the day that you will start seeing poultry farming as a business and strategizing on how you're going to make profits consistently is the day that you'll start enjoying the fruits of farming. And how do you do this? How do you start a poultry farm and make millions of money? It is very, very simple, but most farmers or most people who get into poultry farming don't know exactly what they should do. So in this video, I'm going to break it down in the simplest way possible in order for you to understand and to have a revelation on what exactly are you supposed to do. And these things are based in 5 points which I believe are going to change your life forever. So my name is Dominic, an animal scientist. Kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video, and tell me how many chickens you have and whether you have been profitable or you are trying to be profitable and how the journey has been. So let me get into the first thing. The first thing is to knowing what kind of chicken farming or poultry farming are you going to do. Are you going to do the broiler chickens? Are you going to do the rare chicken? Are you going to do the local chickens? Or are you going to do the ornamental chickens, turkeys, geese? What exactly are you going to do? And what is your passion around these various sectors in the poultry industry? Because getting this sector that you're going to do is very, very crucial to your success. And once you get your sector, let's say you take broiler farming or layer farming, the second thing that you're going to find out is the market. Is there a market for this product? Is there a need for this product? What are consumers lacking? Do they need a cheap product? Do they need quality products? You have to find out what exactly your market needs and whether this market is available throughout the year or it is seasonal. That is something that you have to find out, because for example, if it is for layers farming, it might be consistent throughout the year, but for broiler farming, in most cases you find that broiler farming is mostly beneficial, profitable during the holidays or Christmas, where most people need meat to eat. So you have to determine whether there's a market for your product. And after knowing what market, whether the market is there, how big is it? Because you don't want to get into a sector whereby it can just, can only provide 1,000 chickens. You have to make money, millions of money. And I don't believe 1,000 chickens per month can make you a millionaire. It is almost impossible. So the other thing is, after determining whether the market is there, do you have the expertise to actualize this goal? Do you know the know-how? Do you know how to brood? Do you know how to manage your chicken? Do you know how to give the drugs? And if you don't know what exactly you're going to do this, I'm going to share with you several videos throughout the course of this year, for these 3 months until the end of this year, so that coming next year, 2023, I want all of you guys to start profitable businesses, profitable poultry farms, which I believe will change your lives and the lives of your families. So if you don't have the expertise, also you can involve other people. You can involve an animal health professional, you can involve a veterinarian to come and assist you, to come and teach you on how you can acquire this knowledge and learn how to apply it on your farm so that you can become a profitable farmer. Because when you do things the right way, it is almost guaranteed that you're going to succeed. It is almost guaranteed that you're going to succeed in this venture. After you get the expertise right, you're going to see what are the costs involved in setting up your business. You have several costs that you are involved, and how can you cut these costs so that you can reduce the cost of production and increase your profits. The first cost is buying chicks. Are you going to buy the chicks from hatcheries, or are you going to hatch your own chicks? That is you to determine what you're going to do. And while you determine this, ensure that you get quality chicks. Quality chicks, either through hatching or through buying through a hatchery. The other thing is cutting down the cost of feeds. This is the area that usually makes most farmers run away from poultry farming, because the cost of feeds can really make you want to quit poultry farming, because this cost of feed is usually 70 to 80% of the cost of production in poultry farming. How are you going to cut the cost? Are you going to make your own feeds? Are you going to get the ingredients, cheaper ingredients? What exactly are you going to do? Or are you going to buy cheap feeds? But remember, cheap feeds are the ones, or are usually of less quality. What exactly are you going to do? While cutting down the cost, or also ensuring that the quality of the feeds is very, very important, because this feed is the one which is going to ensure that you always get a productive flock, either in terms of growth, if it's a broiler, in terms of laying eggs, if it's a layer chicken, whether this feed is going to guarantee you being in production consistently each and every day. So after you cut the cost of chicks, you cut down cost of feeds, what about now the cost of medicine? Are you going to involve the vet so that you can prevent diseases instead of treating them? Because prevention is better than cure. What is your strategy alongside health of your chickens? Are you going to put a food bath, which is very, very important, so that to ensure that you have a very tight biosecurity at your farm? And how are you going to cut down this cost? Because if you're going to prevent the diseases, I believe you're not going to treat them. So I believe prevention of diseases is much more cheaper than treating. So also involving a vet as early as possible when you notice a disease is going to reduce chances of disease spread. So this is going to ensure that you don't get any mortalities at your farm. The other way in which you can cut the cost of production is through knowing how much labor do you require, or whether your labor, the people who help you at your farm, are people who you can trust, you can leave your farm with. People, because most of the people are corrupt and they are going to steal from you. Are you going to trust that person, or are you going to involve other people or technologies to help you manage your farm? That is you to determine, and see how that changing the labor is going to reduce the cost of production at your farm. So after knowing how you're going to cut the cost, the final thing is that how are you going to add value to your eggs? And there are various ways in which I'm going to share with you. First, are your eggs going to be organic? Because organic eggs are much more valued at the market. Also, are your eggs going to be dirty? That is, whether the place where the eggs are being laid is clean. Also, are you going to slaughter your broiler and then cut it into pieces, and then maybe sell the drumstick separately, sell the breast separately? Are you going to do that so that you can get much more profits? Because value addition is going to reduce the cost of production significantly. So if you're going to start a poultry farm, those are some of the things that you should consider in order for you to be profitable. So go out there, think about that, think about what you have discussed today, and try and see how you can manipulate these various strategies so that you can remain in business and make millions and millions of money. So see you on my next video on how we can start a poultry farm, taking it from the start to the end, from planning to execution to profits. Click on this playlist here so that you can get all the videos in one place. I believe this is going to transform or change your life.